Beautiful peeps, daily vlogs to Mainstage EDC episode 37, I believe. Guys, we're cranking them out. I'm back on the streak, daily vlogs, 7 for 7 this week, and hopefully more. I'm really committing to these again because you guys appreciate them the most. I appreciate them. I feel the best after doing them. It's a I'm spitting over here on my phone. It's a bit of a therapy session for me, and I love doing them. And so, but you know, in all the chaos of life and everything I'm working on, sometimes they get deprioritized, and so I'm prioritizing them again. I'm so grateful. I want to get our YouTube channel to 1,000 subs. We're at like 450 or 400 or 380 or somewhere in between 350 and 450, I think. I'm so excited to get that to 1,000 because I know that that long form is where the juice is at. That's where the loyalty's at. That's where the trust is at. That's where, you know, that our greatest connection is at, because I know that, just like you probably know that, because of all the people that you already follow, right? Like just online, right? The figures in life, not just artists, but podcasters, entrepreneurs, like anybody in your life that you appreciate, that you listen to, you support whatever they're doing, whatever the product or service or art is. Those individuals, you connected with them the most on long form YouTube. And the same is true for me. My favorite people, artists, entrepreneurs, podcasts, authors, the long form YouTube is where I know you now, right? I get to know you as if you're a buddy. And so that's why I'm super excited about getting our YouTube up to 1,000 subs and on. Guys, I'm cranking out this album for you. 5 songs, 4 songs, 5 songs done, halfway done with the album. Super excited. It's gonna be 10 songs. So excited, man. Making the best music of my life. It has my favorite song I've ever made, but I'm also thinking, like, because there's a couple other ones, like 3 songs already of the 5 I've done are all in the top 10 favorite songs I've ever made. Like I'm raising the bar, and I'm not fluffing you. Like the reality. Oh, hopefully that doesn't me, but I'm not joking you. I don't say that for everything, right? Like there's songs on this album, every song on this album I really like and it's really special to me, but out of the 5 I've made, that there's 2 that aren't in the top 10 favorite songs I've made. But are they in the top 20, top 30? Yeah. So it's like, when I say these things, I always make sure there's weight behind it. I say what you mean, what you say. I try to make that true for everything I say, right? But particularly when I'm talking about my art, and talking to you about it, you know, those things hold weight. It's not marketing, it's not promo. Like, I made my favorite song ever a couple days ago, and it's on this album. So that's how juiced I am about it. Guys, tell you what, I just made a 60-second bit on it, but I'm gonna hit it again because I think it's, you know, just a cool idea. I'm taking my walks. I hit the gym. Happy Easter, by the way, for anybody that celebrates. I hit the gym. Gym closed early, so I'm doing extra walking just around the gym. It's a nice neighborhood. And I did a 60-second video because I was like, some of my most peaceful, enjoyable moments are walking. And, you know, in the rave, I'm thinking of the rave scene, and it's becoming more of a, you know, presence, like forest raves. Obviously Electric Forest is leading, but, you know, other, like, I think 7 Stars from Grizz was in a really nice area, like, you know, some more nature infusions. And I was thinking, like, how sick would it be if we throw a set like in a nice pocket of nature? It doesn't have to be like a forest, but it could be like a beautiful open plain, the Gorge, I believe, in Washington, outside, beautiful scene, if I'm naming that correctly, if I'm thinking of the right one. But something like that, outdoors. I would like to be kind of foresty, like trees. It's got to have trees, right? Got to have beautiful greenery. And we walk to the fest. Like maybe it's like a little pop-up pregame set, like somewhere in the entry or whatever, in a secret spot. Or maybe it's just like, you know, 50 of us, right? That you know, are my most active peeps, right? My day ones, and also even if you just found me, the most active. And so we have that little set, pregame, drinks, whatever your extracurriculars are, and then we're walking to the fest, right? And it's just, you know, half a mile. Like, we're not marching, but just enjoying that, literally just going on a walk, like enjoying a walk, a stroll to the fest. We're talking, we're hanging, we're pre-gaming, we're enjoying ourselves. and then we go straight into the fest, and then, you know, then it's boom, right? And then maybe everybody's there, and then it's the big stage and all that good stuff, or the small stage, however many peeps, you know, whatever level we're at when we do this. I was just like, man, that would be so sick. And I would just love walking with you guys and talking and hanging and vibing. And you know, someone will be filming content, right? Obviously, I think it would be great to share, because other people would want to be a part of the stroll, right? But yeah, let me know what you think. Comment, DM, hit me, share your thoughts, because I think that would be super cool. And I'm just so excited for us to get to that level, because, you know, I've shared it before. I don't know if I've shared it in detail in the vlogs. I don't know if I've shared it in detail anywhere, but basically the way I'm thinking, guys, about live events, and I go back and forth all the time, but the way I'm thinking about it now is it's got to be worthwhile for me. And worthwhile means, you know, the time investment, right, to go play a live event. I don't want to be, and this sounds, you know, I don't know, so some people it might sound like arrogant, or I don't even like that word, because obviously I don't feel this way, that's why I'm saying it, but I'm aware of how this might come off. I don't want to be the starving artist. Actually, I did a vlog called Not Being the Starving Artist. But, you know, particularly with live events, like most DJs get on, like John Summit, right, from the tippy top all the way down where they started, Chicago, free bar shows, right, in his hometown, in his local bar, right, and then you know 10 years later he's the biggest thing in the world. I'm not really interested in that, just because, and again, not because of, you know, I'm better or some arrogance, just the ROI. Like, guys, I am screaming for improvement every single day. Like, I am obsessed, and this is my belief in my God. My God put me here to obsess on purpose and impact and getting better. So everything in my life is this, because it's my greatest belief. But music specifically, no different. In fact, you know, turned up a notch, because it's my favorite vehicle of the things that I've built and continue to build. And so it's the ROI. Like, I'm constantly scrutinizing, like, what is best, what content performs the best, what music performs the best, what Spotify loops perform the best, like everything, every piece of what I put out, what gets better music made and more people hearing it. That's it. I got to make better music, and I need more people to hear it. And not just more, like more people, but more people. I was gonna say more streams, but that is taken care of by better music, right? So better music, you listen to it more. And then better content, more people are in our fam, right? More resources to give back, to build, to create, to share, right, with all of us. And so every day I'm scrutinizing those things. And I think that starving artist path, it is specifically with live events, it's not the best path, because I've learned from Russ, I've learned from Nick D, I've learned from LaRussell, who does backyard shows, change the game. But the game that I've heard from them is digital. And it makes sense. Like Nick D says, how many people are in a club? 50 people, 100 people when I'm starting out, right? 200 people, 300 people max, right? How many people are online? So to go do a set tonight, you know, obviously it's Easter, but like, you know, let's say on any given Saturday, the prep, the you know, like all in, right? I could chunk it all down in all the things, but you guys can imagine all in, you know, it's hours and hours and hours, days maybe, depending, travel, right? All these kind of things, hotel, money. So the time and money investment, or I could go through my normal day, right? I could bang out new music, I could bang out new content, I could spend time in actually interacting with so many of you guys instead of maybe the 50 there that I could interact with on a deeper level, not to minimize that live experience. That is the most special experience. Don't confuse that, because digital is less special than embracing somebody, no doubt about it. That's not lost on me. But where we're at and where the ROI and the growth I'm trying to get for us as a community, you know, that it's just not a good trade. It's not the best trade. It's not the most impactful work I can do right now to get better, to build, right? To build us, to build better music, and to get more people hearing it. And so that's how I'm thinking about it. But having said all that, I'm super excited for when it will make sense and we can do something like what I just described once a year, you know what I mean? And I promote it for 3 months leading up, or if we do it once a year, I'll promote it all year, right? And like it would make sense because it's once a year and it would be enough demand to bring everybody in and stuff like that. Just like smaller, more powerful, beautiful, special moments. I'm super excited for that. And so that's it, guys. I'm talking fast because it's Easter, about to go hang with the fam, but I committed to these. I want to really invest in these. I want to invest into YouTube. I want to invest in you guys because you're investing so much in me. And yeah, I hope everybody has a beautiful Easter, and I'll see you in the next one. Let's go.